Good morning and welcome to part 9 of the patio. If you've been watching the series thus far, mad love, mad props to you. If you're just getting here, you lucked out because you missed how fun it's been to get here. January 25th of 2021, I was involved in a pretty hardcore automobile accident.
That was just...
Yeah, that accident. Check this out. Very nice, pretty good. I was in a coma for about a month. And of course, was on life support. Had to be fed through a tube, through my nose, ventilator. I woke up, I couldn't talk to anyone, I couldn't ask what happened. I knew I was in an accident, and it took me about 2 days to figure out that I was the only one involved in it. It's a heavy feeling not knowing if you killed a stranger or even a loved one. 45s and 2 brick guys, baby, that's all we need. We're gonna cut these bricks and lay them out and go and smoke. Also, when I woke up, I couldn't move a single part of my body. And that took me about 3 or 4 days to come to the realization that I had broke my femur, my hip, shattered my pelvis. I broke like 5 vertebrae. I broke 6 ribs on this side, 7 ribs on that side or something like that. Broken collarbone that's still separated to this day. I got a hammer toe! Not to mention double collapsed lung, double pneumonia, renal failure. I found out I had sepsis. What? We also coded blue twice, 2 separate occasions. You know what that means? It means your boy died. Also, a quick shout out to all the people who helped save my life. From the officer that found me face down in the snow, and everyone in between, all the way to the last time I seen the therapist, sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to let you know I'm not going to leave this life in vain. I have said before, you're not only watching a man work out at the gym and come to work, you're watching somebody totally rebuild himself, totally reformat everything mentally and physically. We gotta work our way through to this edge. Nevertheless, after about a month and a half, and against the advice of the doctors and the therapists, once I was able to wipe my own ass, I was like, I want to go home. They took my dialysis pin out. They took the G-tube out my stomach. Ventilator was all closed up. So they loaded me up on a stretcher in an ambulance and they took me home, where I still couldn't walk. About 2 days after I got home, I fell off the couch and I couldn't get up, and we had to call the fire department to pick me up and put me back. When I was in the hospital, I had to learn how to eat and drink again. But when I got home, I still didn't know how to get in a wheelchair. So I had to have home therapy come and teach me. After about a month's time at home, I was finally able to get in a wheelchair off a slide board from my couch. Yep, that meant I was using a bedpan at home for about a month still. And sponge baths.
And the door. And make the door again.
Okay. 11:30 right now. Also, time to take a break, beat the heat. Alright, we had to send Joe to get more ice and go find a Sharpie so we can make our precision marks. It was right about this time last year, 2021, when I was able to take my first steps. And after we found out we could do that, we went to the YMCA where we did some aqua therapy. They had the wheelchair I could wheel right out into the water. When I got in there far enough, I was able to stand up and able to move around for my first time without the fear of falling over. Second verse, same as the first. It's so damn hot out here, these bricks are hot to the touch. So far so good. Now where was I in my story? So after we were doing hydrotherapy for a while and going to the physical therapist, we eventually got over there. And we met up with my homie, who I now call the therapist, specifically because he started taking me to the gym when I was in a walker. Started going to the gym in a walker, and I did it, and I made it consistent. And then from there, it was all on me to stick to it. Joe's getting our edge again. It's so damn hot today, we gotta take all the hydration breaks. Not too long after I linked up with my homie, the therapist, and started going to the gym, we took on a little 75 square foot job. And that was from my Aunt Dawn. Hey Dawn. But we did that in a walker with the assistance of a couple homies helping homies, you know what I'm saying? And there came a day at the end of November, I believe, where I destroyed the ramp that led into my house that they had to bring me up in a wheelchair in, which that was another homies helping homies because my homies came and helped build that ramp themselves. And my lover girl, my woman, she would pull my big ass up in the wheelchair up that ramp into the house on the regular. So I could raise that step up so it won't be so low. But we no longer need ramps in our lives. Moving on up in the world is the only way to go. I told y'all, man. Told y'all we're gonna come back. Told y'all. I fucking around today, me and my guy right here. This guy right here.
What's up?
Yeah. So we're gonna compact this out here on the outside. So not too long after the ramp was taken down, I did a run and I recorded it. There's a little clip. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Sit down. I haven't ran since I fucking killed myself. I haven't ran in so long. For poly sand, look at that guy right there. 2 bags. Time is now 4 o'clock and we got to poly sand all our joints. Push the sand into the cracks. Now that we got our sand swept in our joints, we can do compaction number 2. See it? It ate up all the sand and all the cracks and all the joints. And even though the day is over, the job ain't, and neither is my story. I don't know if it's her or the blocks, but damn, this cart is heavy. Whew. 9 a.m. and already it's starting to get hot. So it's the very end of December when I started making content. In January, things really started picking up for me. Here's our line. My homie at therapy kept me consistent. And right around February, my dude J-Bone had challenged me on the leg press. And it was, I believe, somewhere on February 15th, February 18th, 2022 when things really kicked up at the gym. That leg press inspired me to do things. So then after that 270-pound leg press back in February of this year, then we got to like 300, then 400. And then come my birthday on April 8th, I managed to bench press 205 pounds and I managed to leg press 495 pounds. So yeah, after my birthday, I started this thing 2 days at the gym. I was hitting it twice a day. I did that for a month straight. Bam! So I was gonna finish putting in a Reggie, then we got a compact. And Saw had me standing on my feet so consistently for so long, my legs are killing me. Almost there! Poly sanded in, staged for fire pit, staged for stairs as well. While doing the 2 days to build my endurance, after the 3rd week, it became working out in the mornings and work during the day. And I still have several surgeries that I have to go through for my hernia, my abdominal hernia. Hernia over here because I'm missing an entire oblique and my intestines pops in and out over my pelvis. I have a separated collarbone right here, so this piece is floating, but it's still connected over here. Collarbone on the left pops out a place by the shoulder socket. And even with all that going on, I still love doing this work. I had to flip it around, didn't quite make it all the way through. Let's see if this works. Beautiful. You think they're finally ready for it, Joe? Yep. Alright. I present to you the journey of and the project patio in all its completion. What do you guys think? We got our big rock under there to reinforce the hot tub when it gets filled. We got our rock underneath of there to reinforce that from sinking in. Don't forget, we reinforced all the way around there too, because that's where they're going to be sitting and chilling. Before it was Hackers Prime, it was Hackers Colossus, alright? Remember that. 785 square feet later, a fire pit, a hot tub, and a set of stairs. Call me silly, but it was intuitive that this guy was here for the end of the project because he rode with me through the accident and he was there in the truck when I got it. If you stuck with me through this whole series, thank you for watching. If this is the first one you're watching, thank you. Please share it, Check out the rest of the series if you want, part 1 through 8. Appreciate it. To the max! Much love, and to all are one.